All right. All right. Let's do this. Disable preview in OBS. That should clear up some sound issues. Less lag for you guys. I am just getting myself set up here and we'll be good to go. I'm going to be playing some speed dating for ghosts today. I have played through portions of this game before, but I've reset for the full effect today, hoping to complete the entire dating pool on stream with you all at some point here. But we'll just start out and we'll do a few outcomes today. Yeah, happy Saturday. It's a nice weekend. Although, because I'm currently unemployed, every day is kind of like a weekend. It's been fun. Caught up with an old friend this morning. Went to the grocery store. Thrilling life. No, but the clock on my desk here is set wrong. I'm going to change that up while I'm waiting to start playing here. 17 minutes ahead. There we go. That's better. All right. Welcome to my stream. We are getting ready to go here. I have not a ton planned. I thought maybe I should get some like really good one-liners ready for this stream, but then I kind of forgot. So we are not doing that. Yeah. So for anyone watching and are not aware, I do have a Discord server set up. So if you'd like to join my terrarium, you're more than welcome. You can find the link for Discord on the channel page. Just join us there. Anyone who follows the Discord is a pod friend of mine. All right. It's officially 4 o'clock here on my end, so I'm going to start the game. All right. We've got speed dating for ghosts on the agenda. Let's go. All right. So here's where we all find out that I'm a terrible voice actor, and I maybe need to get some voice actor friends in my stream here to help me out with some of this. But yeah, so speed dating for ghosts. Let's start the game. Hello again. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down. And you can go right in. Okay, so we have 3 rooms to choose from. We've got the Room of Palms, the Room of Liars, or Lears, and the Room of Black. So let's just play through each room one at a time. Yeah, and let's check out Room of Palms to start. So Room of Palms it is. It looks like the basement of an old church. Faded linoleum floors, spare walls, and with odd religious print framed in peach-colored wood. One side is a large open kitchen. old refrigerators donated by the congregation hum and drip. That must be where the cabbage smell is coming from. Speaking of cabbage smell, did you guys know that the reason brassicas, so broccolis, cauliflowers, all of their stinky vegetable cousins and such, the reason they stink so much is because they're full of sulfur compounds, and so that's what's making that stench. Anyways, rows of long tables are set up for the next spaghetti supper. They work well enough for today's speed dating. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Sup? I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost. Alright, Riley. Slow down there, buddy. Hey, sorry. Just saying. Isn't it cool we stay the age we died? Makes dying young a little better. Alright, so do we ask Riley how he died? You're not even gonna ask my name. I don't even know what my name is in the game. Why are you speed dating? Why are you speed dating? You're probably thinking, what's this hunk of man doing here? I feel ya. Even hunks need a little help sometimes. It's been a while since I bit it. Still haven't found the one, you know? I've tried mixers, personal ads. Beefy boy seeks nice ghost for some one-on-one. Nothing doing. So I figured I'd give this a go. It seemed fun. Okay, so we go for the obvious ghost question or the obvious sports question? How'd you end up a ghost? Oh wow, so long story. I was a wide receiver in high school. Got real good. When it came time for college, bam, full scholarship. But football's rough. When you catch passes like I did, you take a lot of blows. After a while, I started getting headaches. I'd get dizzy just standing up. But I kept on playing. Had to. I mean, these were my best years. Until one day, intracranial hematoma. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, now I'm here. And we get to meet. That's sad. We have potential. I feel like this is probably just rude, so we're not gonna say that. We're gonna go with, and we get to meet. It sounds so cheesy and romantic. So it's not all bad. Ha 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 ha! I try not to let how I died define me. That's a hell of a way to live. Do you die by these words, live by these words, exist by these words? I don't even know what the afterlife. Maybe we'll find out as we play. So many ghosts have sad stories. I want to make the best of this. Have some fun. Be the best Riley I can be. Just hard to figure out what that means. You know? I wish ghosts didn't care so much about labels. It's just like when we were alive. Everyone was always telling me who I was, without bothering to learn who I am. That's deep, Riley. Or, so, who are you? What do we want to know? Now let's keep it superficial. That's deep. Thanks, bud. Ooh, I don't know if that's the way we wanted it to go. Bud's a little, doesn't sound like the best word for a speed date. Football knocks stuff around in there. But sometimes my brain still works. Brains and brawn. Let's not bother to get to know him. Total package, right? Ooh, what a seductive look from Riley. Ooh, what a threat for Riley. You better stop being nice to me. It'll go to my head. The bell rings. Oh snap! Halftime! Guess we call timeout. Let's keep this going in a second. Alright, later, Riley. Alright, so, opinions on Riley. What do we think of him? He seems like our, classic high school boy. Although he did get to college. Yeah. I brought some more red wine along with me today for our speed date time. Having myself a nice teacup full of red wine. So, just taking a sip here before the next ghost appears. Alright. Another ghost appears. Hello, sunshine! Ghost takes a long drag of their cigarette. The smoke rises up through their hollow frame, pumping out holes in their back. They let you smoke in here? I didn't have sugar plum. Won't make much difference now. My name's Vera. That, or the lady in smoke. This is gonna make me cough. I don't know how long I can keep this voice up. That's what the ghost hunters call me. So dramatic. Alright, Vera, you got my vote so far. Ghost hunters. Living weirdos. Trying to prove we exist. Hunter sounds dramatic. Gives them too much credit. For years now, I've haunted Vegas. The glitzy condominiums on the strip. Obnoxious houses behind gates. Waking up rich fools at night. Shrouded in grey smoke. Jangling pennies. Oh, those pennies wailing the price. Pay the price. Just like that, you know. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But, why the rich? They've usually done something bad. Something no one knows. One look at me pulls it out of them. You should see the looks they give me. But why Vegas? Did you live in Vegas? I did. I was an executive assistant to this big shot casino owner.
This was back in the boom. Everyone moved in post-war. By the early 50s, it was a wonderland. My boss was a real piece of work. Balding, bad suits, always eating peanuts. Toss it back. He was obsessed with money. Got it any way he could, and he never let it go. No one liked him.
He doesn't sound too likable, to be honest, Vera. I feel you.
But plenty feared him. It was my job to keep his sins quiet. Anyway, that's me.
Nice to meet you, Vera.
What brings you to this thing?
Actually, what does bring us to this thing? What were we doing? You know what? Who cares? Let's talk more about you.
Of course, Sugar Plum.
I just feel like Vera's catchphrase phrase is gonna be Sugar Plum, because like that just sounds right for a heavy smoker.
Of course, there's a lot to cover. Where to even start?
The bell rings. Oh no! Vera, she was gonna tell us so much.
Guess that's the bell. We'll have to pick this up later. See ya.
And there goes Our Lady in Smoke. What a beautiful woman. Alright, I'm gonna take another sip here before the next ghost appears. Cheers to everyone who's listening along today. Appreciate any support that comes my way. Alright, our next ghost appears. Who is this? Hey! Whoa. What's wrong? Do I have a booger or something? Dang it, Steph! You gotta check for these things. Seriously. Do I have a booger? You could say that. Oh no! Where is it? Oh my god, you look like one big booger. I can't say that. I was kidding. Joking or not, starting out a date by insulting me is not cool. I don't put my face on this morning. Must have been hard. You don't have arms. It shows. Thank you. That's sweet of you to say. I love her eyes. I love the way the pupils just like shrink. Oh my god. I feel so awkward. Speed dating is so awkward. Like, what do you say? My name's Steph, and I play the clarinet. My name's Steph, and I'm teaching myself Japanese. What if you think my hobbies are bad? What if you think I'm a weirdo? When you only have so much time to talk! The first thing you say makes all the difference. First impressions are overrated, right? Like, everyone who watches me is gonna be like, what is this? What is this shit? And then you'll all just fall in love with me. That's how everything goes. So, yeah, first impressions overrated. You say that. But there's still gonna be that moment. The first time we see one another. The first time we hear each other speak. Those moments set the tone. Everything else is either validating that
initial impression, or trying to subvert it? Ooh, you're already surprising me, Steph. Do I make a good first impression? You're interesting, at least. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, in the good way. Okay, it's good, it's good. There's nothing worse than meeting someone and running out of things to say. Yeah, actually, big concern with streams, because who knows how long I can keep this up before I just run out of everything to talk about. After like 10 minutes, that's why I'm here. There's no time to get bored. That's fair. Yeah, it is impressive if you get bored at speed dating. Okay, so we want to know about them playing clarinet or learning Japanese. I feel like playing clarinet sounds the most interesting with this odd booger body. Let's find out. You gotta commit to it. You don't kid me, you don't kid. Right. When I was first learned as a kid, I can't read. My god, guys, I'm so sorry. When I first learned as a kid, I rented one, which was gross, because, well, you have this cloth. It's like a metal thing attached to a long string. The cloth is on the other end. When you're done playing, you take the mouthpiece off and run the little metal thing through the clarinet. Pull the cloth through to despitify it. Ew. Honestly, what happens if you don't? It's not a big deal. It'll just get gross after a while. Actually, that makes sense. Kinda moldy. Ew. Spit is gross. I completely agree with that. That is just a fact. Do you miss playing? Not really. I mean, I still practice every day. How? But you can't breathe. Can dead people play the clarinet? You know, that's painting dead people with a wide brush there. Let's just focus on Steph. But you can't breathe. Of course I can breathe. I'm talking to you, aren't I? That's different. You're dead. I wonder if Steph knows they're dead. Are you threatening me? Because that is super not cool. I'm gonna tell Fran. She'll ban you. Oh no. I don't understand. I understand extremely well. You're a jerk. Oh no. Oh god, Nep's a jerk. This is terrible. Possibly dangerous, yes. I could dissolve you in any of these numerous pictures on my head. And after the bell, that bell right there, I'm gonna talk to Fran about your behavior. Oh no, oh no, goodbye, jerk! No, stop! No! Oh, so poorly! I just tried to stop. Oh dear. Well, second round's coming up here. I'm gonna take another sip of my speed date wine. Numb those feelings after being rejected so hard by Steph. Oh my god, the speaking booger. Okay, second round begins. You guys ready? Everyone ready? Hey, let's go. Hey, it's our boy Riley. Sup? I'm Riley again. No shit. Glad to see you're still Riley, buddy. So, like, what should we talk about now? Oh, I want dating tips from Riley. You got any dating tips? Dating tips, huh? I'm only a player on the field. I love the kissy face. Riley is a male model. Off it. Love's no game for me. Just trying to be real. And I just ask the same of others. Why do I keep, like, going for a southern accent? I don't know. It's pretty simple, actually. You're smarter than you look, Riley. I am? Thank you so much. Okay, the voice is not consistent. I have headphones on, so like it's muting my voice. But I can tell these are not consistent voices. You're welcome, Riley. So you're nice and hot? Riley, you player! Ooh boy! Score! I read that in my own voice. Dang. The bell rings. Oh, I think that went well. So, like, I was thinking, it might be fun to see a game together. Riley, you are so right. Aww. My old team's playing are state rivals. It's been a while since I've checked on them. Do we want to go with Riley? Righteous. I said yes. Just tap me after they wrap up here. I'll pick you up in my ghost car. Dude, I should have named my car Ghost. That would be super cute. I have a white car. And, like, TBH, I named her Serenity because my previous car was a Subaru, and her name was the Subarunium Falcon. Shout out to my friend, longtime friend, who came up with that name. So I figured, keep the theme, another spaceship. Now I got another little car. Her name's Serenity after Firefly's ship. But, yeah. Ghost would have also been cute. Anyways, Riley will pick us up in his ghost car. Ooh, it's a convertible! Oh, of course it is. I can't wait. Nah, of course it is. Even when I'm dead, I know how to live. Oh, Riley, you hunk. Oh, dear. Oh, it's Vera again, our lady in smoke. Oh, right, I kept trying to make her say sugar plum last time, but sunshine is her catchphrase. Let me get this Coffers voice going again. Hello again, sunshine. Good to see you back around. Oh. We already talked about how I lived the Vegas life. My crooked casino boss. That's right, Vera. We did talk about your crooked boss. I'd like to tell you about how I died. Ooh, Vera, are you sure? That's some personal shit right there. Vera takes a long drag of her secrets. I'm always sure. It's speed dated, baby. Might as well lay my cards out. One day, in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice, boss's son, said they were out of clean shirts. It was maybe 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter. Let me try that again. I dropped my girl off at a sitter. She had a girl. And rushed over to the casino. Aw, you had a daughter? Sure did. I was a single mom in the 50s. Ah, Vera, you go. Fucking lady in smoke. Strong ass woman. In case you're doubting why I stayed at the job, the casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked. Security let me in and led me to the blackjack tables. where my boss was waiting, dead on the floor. Blood soaking into the burgundy carpet. That carpet was gross. How awful. Awful's right. I never liked the guy, but I wasn't happy. That's for sure. Unlike his son, standing next to his dad's body. He smiled when he saw me. That's creepy. You'll make this go away, he said. I nodded. Two guys, bigger than horses. They stepped up behind me. They loaded my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove. The other made sure to sit with me in the back seat. Oh God. So, I'm thinking the son killed him. I don't think we like the son either. So, did you know these men? No. All their tufts looked the same. I swear they worked a year and then got put down. Yikes. Woo! Like my boss had been put down. Kept thinking about where this put me. When we got to the desert, would they bury me too? Yikes, Vera. But then they didn't. I watched as my boss, friend to the mayor, a builder, a legend, skeezy dude, got what he deserved. Oh, yikes, Vera. A hole in the sand. Wow. Let's find out what was going on with the sitter here. She stayed there. I wasn't about to pick her up. At least not until things cooled down. Let's find out about how she died. I went home alone, locked all the doors and windows, turned off all the lights, and waited. Nothing happened until I nodded off. I woke to an intense heat, took a deep breath, sucking in hot, black smoke. My lungs, they felt like they were burning. I couldn't see. They burned my home down. After making sure I was inside. Oh my God. What about your kid? I made sure she was taken care of. Had a bunch of money stashed away. My brother in Tulsa took her in. For a long time. I couldn't bear to see her. And by the time I was ready, I couldn't find her. I can't even tell you if she's still alive. Oh, interesting. Sorry this got so grim. Aw, her little smile. Aw, Vera. After this is all over, maybe we can go grab a drink. And try not to let the past haunt us. Even for just an hour. Ooh, it's Fran. Oh no. So, hey. Steph came to talk to me about what you said. Am I in trouble? No. As you may have already guessed, Steph didn't know she had died. When you said, "You're dead," she thought you were threatening her. I don't know how she went this long. Some deep denial work. Maybe. Anyways, she wants to talk to you again. But go easy on her, okay? I'm sure you remember when you died. No, I don't remember. The confusion. It's not fun. Thanks, Fran. These mixers are supposed to be fun. Try to keep them that way, Kay? Aw, Fran. Kay! Kay! Oh, it's Steph. So I, talked to Freya. Sorry I freaked out before. Just a quick sip of my date wine. Yeah, you know, I chose my words poorly, Steph. You were direct. You're dead. Maybe I needed to hear it bluntly. It's just, this is so weird. I still feel alive. Just like dissociated. Steph, I feel like that every day. Alive and dissociated. Like the world is going on without me. It's a familiar feeling. I felt a lot like it when I was alive, too. So, I wonder if she even knows how long she's been dead. Let's find out. I guess since 2004. That's the last year I remember. Ooh, you've missed a lot. I wouldn't say missed. Well, I've been somewhere. It's hard to explain. Sort of like being lost. You keep circling around, coming back to the place you started. Except inside of your own head. And that old ghost over there, Vera, I think her name is, she says she's seen this before. A kind of limbo. Spirits coming to terms with death. A death they refuse to accept. I guess that means I've accepted it? Well, this makes my head hurt. What's with your mask? Mask? Am I wearing a mask? Honestly, I have no idea what I look like. Let's just be blunt again. A person's face, but blank. Sounds like me, alright. Blank. While putting on a brave face. Aw. Now that I realize I'm wearing a mask, I'm afraid to take it off. Should we ask how they died? Maybe that's a little traumatic. Let's find out what's under there. That's what I'm afraid of. I didn't know I died until now. But I sure know how I died. It's hard to talk about. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't ask her about that then. Fran said we should just have fun. I had cancer. A brain tumor. It was bad. Diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday. I started getting headaches and feeling confused about things. Wow, she just blurted that right out. Things would just look wrong. Out of place. It's hard to describe. How long did they give you? They gave me a few months. With treatment, that turned into a year. They said it was aggressive. So I had to be aggressive. Eventually, the symptoms subsided. It seems like they zapped it. Told me I was progression-free. Whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I retreated to my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh? Now I'm facing death and people. There's the bell. I guess it's back out into the world now. I have a lot to figure out. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out. Alright, so I guess no date potential with Steph there. That was my bad. Oh well. Oh! If I hurry, I could catch up to her. See if she'd like to talk some more. Do we want to talk it through with Steph? Then again, a date with a ghost like Steph might not be the most exciting. You know, those are not words I want to hear because I assume a date with me is going to not be that exciting either. Oh, she's no football hunk. You got that right, Riley. Hunky boy. Nor is she the infamous Lady in Smoke. Alright, choose your date. Who do we want to go out with? We have Riley, our sports hunky young man. We have Vera, our Lady in Smoke. And Steph, who if we chase Dash out of the room, we can stop her, grasp her by her blob form, and say, Steph, let's talk more! I don't want to talk to Steph anymore. Her voice is hard. Riley I can't seem to voice very well, and Vera is just... She got depressing, man. Who do we want to date? Who do we want to go on a date with? Let's go with Hunky Riley Boy. I think he sounds like the most fun to go on a date with today. I haven't played his out yet. Yeah. All in favor of Riley? Say aye. Aye. Alright. Oh, Riley asked you to meet at Key Heights Field. His old stomping ground when he played football for Hackensack. Hackensack? Yeah, that sounds hilarious. Ooh, what a hunk. You smell that? Riley pretends to breathe it in because he's a ghost. Get it? Pretend. Smells like victory out here. I have no idea what that was. And weed killer. Oh dear. So more plant facts. Weed killer, the most common one that we use that is sprayed on lawns. It's a chemical called 2,4-D, and it's the way it works is by acting on broadleaf plants, which means it reacts on things like dandelions, tree seedlings, but won't work on grass. Yeah, neat stuff. You can get the same effect from a really high concentration of chelated iron. Much more natural approach, but you know, whatever. Everyone has their own approach. That's been Plant Talk with Hannah. Join me next Wednesday for a much longer garden discussion. Anyways, back to our date. Thanks for meeting me on a Sunday at this most holy place. It's a football field. My old team, the Phantoms, are playing our arch rivals, the Demons. The Phantoms need to win this game, not for some championship, just to maintain some dignity. They've had a sucky season. Aww, a lot of sucky seasons since I died, honestly. Poor Riley. Not that I'm full of myself. I think he might be just a little full of himself, maybe a little bit, but it's okay, because he's just like a big hunk with a football in his head, so it's all good. Alright, we make our way into the stadium. I wonder if we're hand in hand. This is a college football game in the Midwest. The stadium is huge. Something the pros would be lucky to play in. There are thousands of people here to cheer them on. The hometown Phantoms. Riley takes you to the sidelines. Ghosts get great seats at sporting events. I believe it. Do they even need to sit? Like, if you're a ghost, do your legs get tired? Who knows? If you want, you can go right on the field. Oh, that is true. Pretty neat, huh? Actually, that is pretty neat. I was watching Psyche K recently, and I just watched the episode where, oh gosh, what is it? They were writing their finals, and the guy who can see dead people, I'm forgetting his name at the moment. Anyways, he's asking people for assistance and stuff, and there's the ghost taking a walk in the principal through the school. God, that was funny. I wish you could see me right now, because I could demonstrate the face. He's just too, like, fingers up and peace signs. All good. Too entertaining. Anyways, going on. Alright. Phantom Zero, Demon Zero commentary. Welcome to the second game in our exciting late season doubleheader. The Hacken Phantoms have a lackluster season to say the least, only winning 2 of their last 7 games. Hacken is looking to save face against bitter rivals Hades U and their screaming demons. Here we go! The Phantoms get on the scoreboard early with a quick return and a smart pass for 6. Phantoms 6, Demons 0. Touchdown! Nice. My guys don't mess around. They kick it through the uprights for the extra point. Phantom 7, Demon 0. Oh crap, I missed what he said. Yes, easy point. Heck yeah, I just looked at my stream screen. The lag made it easy. I did that. Okay. After a few turnovers, the Phantoms throw a long bomb. The heck is a bomb? They make a spectacular catch at the end. What a play! Phantoms 13, Demon 0. Oh snap! Another touchdown. The Phantoms try for the extra point. It's good! Okay. Oh, nice work. With the kick. Give me just a sec, guys. I will return to streaming this in a moment. I just need to send someone a link, because I got no viewers right now anyways. I'm gonna send a link, I'll get a viewer, then I'm at least ranting at someone. I need that link, and I'm gonna send it to that person. Cool beans. Let's keep going. Phantoms 14, Demons 0. Nice work with the kick. There's a lot of game left. I don't get why you like this. I mean, personally, no, I don't get why they like this. It makes no sense to me, but whatever. There's a lot of game left. Totally! Anything can happen. I probably will. That's why I love football. The Demons are looking for a new team. No, I read that wrong. The Demons are looking like a new team in the second half. I'd like to see them turn it around. No, I read that again. Oh, tongue-tied. Now I'm embarrassed. You had to come into the stream when I start getting tongue-tied. Oh my god. Okay, let me keep going. I can do this. They make a huge push to get within field goal range. The kick is long, but it's good for 3! Phantoms 14, Demons 3. They gotta do more than that. Phantom ball, they go for a gusty pass. Interception! Woof. That definitely sounds like a Midwestern fan there. That wasn't a smart pass, guys. The Demons are brought down again within field goal range. After failing to get another first down, they opt to kick it through the uprights for 3. Phantoms 14, Demons 6. Another field goal? Huh. Don't worry. We still got this. Don't be so sure. What are you? A Demons fan? The plot thickens. We're currently on a date with Riley the Ghost. He had a intracranial hematoma, and it killed him, so we speed dated. We're on a date. We're at his old stomping grounds, and we're watching his team slowly lose. The Phantoms are back on the offensive. After a couple turnovers at midfield, they fumble the ball. Demons pick it up and start to run. To the 50, the 40, they break free. They're going all the way. Uh-oh, it looks so sad. Touchdown! Oh no. Phantoms 14, Demons 12. The Demons try for the 2-point conversion to tie it up. And it's good. Oh no! Oh, poor Riley. What a terrible way for this date to go. Phantoms 14, Demons 14. The Phantoms and the Demons are now tied with just a few minutes left in the game. What an exciting turn of events! Aww. I gotta do something. I gotta help my team. Riley! They need to know they're good at sports. But I go secretly fixing things. That'd be unsportsperson-like. Even if they don't know what's really going on. Totally not my style. What if... You play for the other side. Evens the odds a bit. Let's do this, guys. Let's take the other team down. We're ghosts, after all. The Phantoms have possession. The young team matched their lead disappear. Nope, not match. That says watch. The young team watched their lead disappear. Now they've all but lost their momentum. Everything is pointing towards their stunning defeat at home. We'll see about that. Uh-oh. Riley takes control of a running back. The QB hands off the ball to Riley, who makes a break for it. He's tackled quickly. It's 4th down, but the Phantoms are just within field goal range. This is the most I've ever paid attention to football in my life, guys. Riley has to gain 3 yards or risk turning the ball over to you. All right. I've got some options here. Choose a defense based on what you expect Riley to do. Will he go for a field goal? Will he try to run the ball? God, I have no idea. He just got tackled with it in hand, so go field goal. I don't know what a field goal is. Alright, he's gonna try and run the ball. The Phantoms try for the field goal. Despite you setting up for a running play, the ball sails into the air on a straight path to the uprights. Unless your ghost skills. You use your ghost skills to make this ball miss. Play fair and leave it be. Well, we are on a date after all. We do like Riley the hunk. He did pick us up in his ghost car. Let's play fair. The ball squeaks through the uprights. Field goal! The Phantoms move ahead of the Demons with only time for a few more plays. This sounds like an announcer voice, so I'm going to keep it up. I saw a window, and I went for the easy 3. Oh, Riley. Demons have possession now. They make a heck of a return. In 3 short plays, they reach the Phantom 40-yard line. Now let's see what you can do. Now I'm going to try for a touchdown. The Demons attempt a gutsy pass on the 3rd down. Interception! The Phantoms regain control of the ball and have a chance to widen their lead. Tough break. Gotta know when to kick, bud. You looking down on me, Riley. 1st down at the Phantom 40-yard line. Expect a run, expect a pass. How far is 40 out? I feel like it's gonna be a pass. The Phantom quarterback moves back, then left, before finding an open receiver on the right. The receiver breaks away from the pack. He's got a clear path to the end zone. Touchdown! Oh my god. How did we go on this date? How you feeling? You feeling good? I'm feeling good. Good, Riley. I am glad you're feeling good. I don't know what expect Riley to try for 2 means. Yeah, let's expect him to kick. The Phantoms take the risk and try for 2. I still don't know what that means. The risk pays off. 2-point conversion! What does this mean? Phantoms 23, Demons 14. They run it past the Demon defense who set up to block the kick. Phantoms 25, Demons 14. Ooh, I feel like dancing. Because you were expecting a field goal, dummy. I was able to convert for 2 points. Oh my god, I didn't know you could convert points in football. What is going on? Oh dear, that settles it, folks. With seconds left, the Demons only have time to mount 1 more run. You're out of time. Even if you managed another touchdown, you wouldn't be enough. Phantoms win! After the Demons fought hard to tie the game, the Phantoms came alive in a tense 4th quarter win with confidence. That was rad. You are so right, Riley. That was totally rad. Riley stands there awkwardly, not making eye contact. Can I kiss you, Riley? You absolute hunk of a football ghost. Absolutely. Ooh. Ooh. He purses his lips and leans in to kiss you. Take me now, Riley. You lean in too, and you go through each other. Riley looks embarrassed. I look embarrassed. That was my first time trying to kiss a ghost. I guess I need some practice. Oh, we're practicing again. Wanna try again? Ooh. I say that was a very successful date. We made out with Riley the hunk. Hot. Okay, so... Oh, maybe I didn't. I thought I deleted my save data from before, but I guess not. We have gone on other dates. But, extra ghosts? Anyways, every time we go on a date with someone, we can come back here. We see what they've been up to in their deaths, and, you know, I'd say what they've been up to in life, but they're not alive. Anyways, cause of death, traumatic brain injury, intracranial hematoma. Oh, he was alive from the 60s to the 80s. Alright, I wouldn't have guessed that. I thought it would have been a little more modern, but whatever. It's got the spirit of determination. Alright. Menu. What else we got here? We could start the game again, play another round through. However, I feel... Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm going to first sit and finish my cute little teacup full of date wine. I say date wine, it's made from grapes, it's not made from dates. Again, plant news. Speaking of dates, has anyone heard the news about the ancient date palm seed that had been found in a archaeological dig and was then grown? Like, people straight up resurrected a plant. It is so cool. There are these date palms from the Middle East, and just hell yeah. Also, speaking of historic plants, a couple years back, there was an archaeological dig down in the Miami area, and a pot full of seeds was unearthed. These were squash seeds, and they were able to grow them, and basically these are squash seeds from indigenous peoples of the area, and we can now grow them again. And I came into contact with these seeds a couple years ago in one of my garden jobs, because again, for new followers, I'm a horticulturalist. So one of my garden jobs, we had a handful of these seeds. We had 4 of them, so we started them up. We had a couple plants growing, and we got a handful of these squash. Dude, these squash are freaking massive. They are like 2 feet long. They look like someone... Like, they don't even look like another squash that I can think of in the grocery store. So, I don't know how to describe this to you. But yeah, they're like bright orange. They're like 2 feet long. And they are delicious. So we cut one of them up in the garden. We had a barbecue on site, and that was like the only thing we had to cook with. So we cut it up, threw it on the grill. We didn't have oil or salt or anything, so just straight up. It was delicious. It was so, so good, guys. I'm gonna have to try and get my hands on those seeds again and grow them myself, because damn. But I also just love squash, so like, that should not be a surprise to anyone. Alright. I've got 1 sip left of my teacup of date wine. There we go. If we're playing again though, I'm going to pour another. I've got 1 more hour here that I plan to be on stream, so I think 2 teacups of wine seems pretty good for a 2-hour stream. Hope everyone else here has something to drink, maybe tea, wine. Ooh, wait, ready for this pun? Spirits. Oh my god, I'm good. Anyways, continuing on. Hello again. Hello, Fran. It's nice to see you too.
I'll just put your name down. And you can go right in. All right, so we were just in the Room of Palms, and if I remember correctly, if we go back in, it's not going to let us play back through all of the text. It's actually just going to give us the option to go on a date with the other people, ghosts from that room. So let's pick a new room. We'll go either Room of Leers or Room of Black. And I am thinking I'll just play through one at a time. We'll just keep the pattern. We'll go with Leers. Oh, I returned to the Room of Leers. Okay, so I've been here before, I guess. I guess I didn't delete my state data for you guys. Speed dating rounds have wrapped up, but some ghosts are still hanging around. Okay. I don't want that. I want to return to the previous menu so we can play again. Quit to main menu. All right. Options, erase date data. Whoa. So this means we are going to have to repeat our date with Riley at some point, but I can do that off stream. Yeah, let's erase the game so we can play through. I thought I did this before. Oh no. Terrible streamer move. Oh. Okay, so we're going to let that start. All right, so I think, we lost our save data with Riley, but that's okay. I will do that one again off stream. So let's start with, we'll go back to the Room of Leers and we'll play through there like I said we would. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. Why, yes, I am. Thank you, Fran. My name's Fran. Hi, Fran. I run this little operation. So what's the deal, Fran? Straight to it, huh? We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. It gets lonely being a ghost. So, here we go. It's been difficult. I like being alone. That just doesn't... I like being alone makes 0 sense for going to speed dating. I'm picking it. I've never met a ghost who didn't need someone to talk to help make sense of all this. Fran has some serious eyelash game. Dude, look at those. So, do you think if you die in fake eyelashes, you keep them in the afterlife? Does that stuff come with you? If so, actually, I have no idea. I've never gotten my lashes done before, so I have no idea what I look like with them. Or what they even feel like. Honestly, it sounds a little uncomfortable. Maybe I'll try it someday, but, who knows? I'm doing just fine, thanks. You don't even want to make a friend? I guess it couldn't hurt. Wonderful, then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Yeah, then what? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. And then a bell rings and you switch seats. All right, Fran. Ooh, a bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. And at the end, you'll get to choose your favorite. All right. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's that sound? That sounds easy enough. Let's go. I can't wait. Can you say that all again? I picked it, now we have to go through it again. Ah, fuck. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Okay, it makes sense, doesn't it, though? Another ghost who also sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them.
and a bell rings, and you'll switch seats. Oh, a bell rings from someone. And just like that, in all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. And at the end, you'll get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's that all sound? Still sounds good. Alright, I can't wait, Fran. Neither can I! Oh, Fran, you're so excited for me. First things first, though. Ooh, save. We have to choose our room. Okay, so we're gonna go Room of Leers, because that's what I said we were going to do. And even though I deleted my save data, we did literally just go through the Room of Palms, so there is no reason to go back through that one right now. Alright. The Room of Leers looks a bit like a conference hall. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. That's interesting, because we were just in a church basement, so like, where are we that we can just pick these random ass rooms? There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind. Worn, plush stacking chairs are set on either side of lacquered oak tables. In one corner, there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyways. That would be me. Oh god. Some habits never die. God, I love coffee. I love coffee. And yet, like, I don't drink it all that, like, okay, that's not true. I drink coffee every single day, and probably like 2+ cups. And I was gonna say I don't drink it that often. I am a liar sometimes. Alright. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Aww! Ah! Oh, sorry! Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. I'm not that scary. No, you're not. But you're still a ghost. When I was alive, I was so scared of ghosts. It started when I was little. A movie I saw. I pushed my bed against the wall. I told my mom. It was so I wouldn't fall out. I couldn't sleep unless my back was against that wall. Wow. TBH though, also watched a scary movie as a child. The Sixth Sense. Didn't even finish it, just watched like half an hour of it. The one ghost scene where he like goes into a dark room and turns the lights on and there's like dead people freaked me out. Freaked me out so hard. I had a horrible time walking into dark rooms for like the following 12+ years, and I still think of it. Childhood trauma, my god. Okay, so Kyo. Oh, did you even tell me your name yet? I might have just spoiled this. That's so cute. I guess. It didn't feel cute at the time, though. I was just afraid. I'd picture the worst ghosts, devils, dark entities, hateful things floating in the dark, hiding in mirrors, watching, standing behind me. And now I learned they were there. Everyone who told me that they weren't real, that there was nothing to be afraid of, they were wrong. Ghosts are real, and I am one. Oh no. That's a lot to accept. Dude, I have a phobia of mushrooms. Freaking terrarium girl, afraid of mushrooms. This is like a ghost being afraid of ghosts. I feel that. It is a lot to accept. Yeah, it is. Are you afraid of ghosts? No. Not anymore. What changed? I don't know how that's related to not being afraid of ghosts.
Life feels weird now. I think that's accurate because I'm playing a dead person. I guess with some distance. Being a ghost is normal. And it's life that's weird. I'm sure not there yet. Ah! The bell rings. Oh, that was just the bell. Phew. Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. Alright. Cheers to that, Kyo. You were adorable with your screaming. Very, very ghostly. I'm just having a sip of my my date wine, as you can see on the table there, my wine glass. Oh my god! Well, look what we have here. The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood. I can't make my own voice creak like ancient wood, so I am very sorry, but this voiceover is going to be inaccurate as fuck. The name's Spooky Peter. He tips his hat. I just did the action myself. You can't see that because I don't have a camera, but I did it, just so you know. Dust spills off the brim. How do you seem ancient. But he did ask me how do I do, and I do okay, so we're gonna click that choice. I'd wager otherwise. Oh, Spooky Peter. Like maybe you're scared. He sees right through me. Like maybe you've seen a ghost. Well, Spooky Peter, I see you laughing at me. Yes, we've all seen ghosts now. Why didn't he jump? Or coughs, it's hard to tell. I'm not scared of you, Peter. Don't be lying to me. I can tell when someone's lying. Oh. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door. Since the Black Death took me in 65. 1665! I want to say I thought the plague was earlier, but to be entirely honest, I'm not a history major. I don't even know when the first plague was, or the main plagues, or whatever. I just know there were a few of them. I take it you've seen a lot then. History happened. Yes. Yes, it did. Wars. Revolutions. Mostly I read about these things. Mostly I keep to my own. Spooking and scaring. I've gotten pretty good at it. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you can tell when it's me. It's the top hat. The fear. All hot and sick. Yeah, Spooky Peter, you hot, sick bastard. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. I feel like... Do we ask him if he's the devil? I feel like it's obvious he's not. Let's ask. Aw, I'm just one of his helpers. He's like Santa's elf. You could be too. There's something in your eyes. A potential. Dude, do we have legit spooky potential? Oh my god. Teach me your spooky ways. Now. Spooky Peter doesn't just teach anybody. A rock has potential. Okay, that's a physics joke. I have never taken physics before, but potential energy, I understand that. That's funny. What makes you any better? Do I turn milk into worms? I make unplugged stereos blast music? Or I can pull my face off. I feel like that's the kind of shenanigans I'd be up to be honest, making unplugged stereos blast music. You saw that in the pictures. These new conveniences, stereos and microwave ovens. Yeah, I would lump those together anytime I had to talk about digital devices. They are fun to play with.
So I was mimicking our toaster oven's beep earlier, and my partner threw a oven mitt at my head. All right, but they can be explained. Bad wiring and faulty tubes. However, if you're already spooked someone, a microwave turning on will get them good. So how's that for Melissa? All right, suddenly not looking forward to being home alone later. Useful. Good. There's more where that came from. If a legendary spookin' is what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak, you'll need a solid foundation. And it's all about knowing your audience. I have no idea who's in my audience. That is a lie. I actually know exactly who's in my audience. Hello, it's nice to see you that I, not actually seeing. Hello. And spookin' is in the details. The bell rings. Ding dong. The bell. It means we move on. Yes, Peter. Yes, it does. I guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. A thick layer of dust now covers the table. And there goes Spooky Peter. Wow. Alright, before this next ghost appears, then please ignore this yawn. I'm gonna take a sip of my date wine. Wow. Alright, our next ghost appears. Who's this? Want to make some money? Doesn't everyone want to make some money? Exactly. Everyone needs money. You get it. But this is a singles mixer. Full of ghosts. With a few attachments. I gotta assume. Not a bad place to find accomplices. Hard for cops to connect the dots. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks. Don't judge. Nice to meet you, Leon. Don't be making this personal. We rob a bank together? That's it. No more contact. At least not for a couple of months. Oh, okay. We're robbing a bank then. What if I want to rob more? Whoa. Let's start with one. Okay, Leon. I see you've got your head screwed on straight. If it goes off without a hitch, then maybe we go serial. The problem with robbing banks? People see the robbers. But you can't see a ghostie. We can walk right in and float that money right on out. Genius, right? Dude is a freaking genius. The perfect crime. I kind of want to lead him on for robbing a bank. Let's see what he says. There's no such thing. True facts. And if you guys watch like the YouTube True Facts series, wonder if it's possible to stream that on here sometime. That'd be hilarious. Just sit and watch those and laugh. Anyways, but nothing's for sure, is it? Except death. It seems to me that makes us uniquely qualified. No harm in hearing you out. Still not convinced. Alright, we're not convinced. Come on, lead us on, Leon. What else you got? When you signed up for this, what were you looking for? A spooky book club? A napping partner? Yeah, I would love a napping partner, thank you. Me? I want excitement. What's more exciting than robbing a bank? As a ghost. Who else can offer that kind of fun? Nobody but Leon. Okay, fair enough, Leon. Alright, I'd like to know more first. If it'll get you on board, I'm an open book. And the bell rings. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry, I'll be back. We got more to talk about. Alright, see you later, Leon. Looks like we're robbing a bank tonight, guys. Hope everyone feels good about that. Oh, I'm gonna take my routine post-date sip. Delicious. Alright, continuing on. Wow, we're back with Kyo. Alright, the other ghosts. Holy, they were awful. Leon's just a creep. What? He's not a creep. He just looks like a weird shark. And Spooky Peter. Oh my god, she would not like Spooky Peter. That name is earned. Oof. I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kyo. Oh, yeah, definitely didn't introduce themselves. I spoiled that name. Anyways. Who... Well, they don't need to be sorry, because I already knew their name, so, like, we're good. But do we drag Leon through the mud? Or do we talk about Spooky Peter? Let's not talk about Leon at all. That'll take her off our scent. I think he's actually just dust. I think she's right. My rule? Never trust anyone who wears a hat. What about a plant pot? How do we feel about someone who wears a plant pot? The stuff he has said to me, the hairs behind your neck know me. That is both a very, very creepy pickup line, but a great spooky ghost line. I'm gonna use that later. It's best to hide in the corner of their eye. He's what I was afraid of as a kid. Aww, poor Kyo. He said he's been in books. I believe it. The man's almost theatrical. Dude, character actors. Okay, Nick Cage comes out. He's like, oh, what was the term he said? Oh, he's like, don't call me an actor. Call me a thespian. Googled it. Thespian is just another word for actor. Nicolas Cage, you weirdo. Anyways, okay. Reminds me of an actor. Playing the devil on stage. Oh yeah, I totally see it. I'm not a confident person, but I'm rarely wrong. You should stay away from him. Your speed dates are going well then? At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favorite movie, I mean. Is Videodrome a real movie? I'm gonna Google this really quick. Videodrome. My favorite movie is Triplets of Belleville. It's a silent, animated film. I think it's produced by the National Film Board of Canada. But that's my personal favorite. Maybe we'll stream it sometime. Videodrome. Oh, it is a movie. 1983. Okay. Its description is,
a programmer at a TV station that specializes in adult entertainment, searches for the producers of a dangerous and bizarre broadcast. It is tagged as horror, sci-fi, and thriller. And it seems to be available on Starz. Oh my god. Directed and written by David Cronenberg, who also he also is known for The Fly from '86. Dude, I don't know any of these. No wonder. Yeah, I don't know any of those. Oh, he's from Toronto. Anyways, we're off track. This is irrelevant. Why? No, we don't need this. Okay. Alright, getting back to this game. My favorite movie, I mean, Videodrome. Okay, it's a real movie. Well, do we ask the standard questions? The how did you die? What was your life like? Or how about we just give a statement? I'm gonna just give the statement because they very explicitly just said they didn't like those questions. Ha! You know it. Sometimes I feel like a VCR. Was that a joke from the movie? Obsolete. VCRs are not obsolete. I have one right behind me. I have a freaking VCR player. Can you hear this? Yeah, that's my VCR player. It's a beauty. I hang out wrapped in a blanket and I watch my old movies. I totally stole them from my grandma's cabin because none of my cousins watch VC or VHS tapes anymore. So I have a quality selection here. Perhaps sometime you guys can watch me watch a movie on VHS. No new stories to tell. Aww. I still have my VCR. Nice. I love meeting fellow fans of Dead Media. So, do you want to hear how I died? You know what? Maybe later. Sorry, I tend to dwell on the bad stuff. Oh, I thought it was like prelude to a second date. Dang, miscommunication. Alright, what's your favorite food? Seriously? You're asking me my favorite food? Coffee's a food, right? It's coffee. I feel the same. I love coffee. We'd go for coffee after this. A coffee shop? No thanks. I can't drink coffee anymore. Oh, we can't drink coffee anymore. Oh, they were the one holding coffee in the corner of the room. Oh, and they hate being around the living. Makes them even sadder. Aww. Oh my god, the carnival. Let's go to an art gallery. I hate the carnival. Art galleries depress me. Half the art is super sad. All of it's better than anything I could do. Oh my god. Which just reminds me that I wasted my life. Poor Kyo. Tell you what, I'll come up with something. Something a little different. Hopefully. Alright, that sounds good, Kyo. Yay! I can't wait to do something with you that isn't talking about myself. Sorry. Aww, poor Kyo. The bell rings. See you after we're done. Bye, Kyo. My spooky protege returns. It is I, a spooky protege. What knowledge do you seek, protege? I want to know it all. In time. A truly spooky ghost requires one thing. One thing above all else. Dramatic effect, dramatic effect, patience! So, do we want to know what spooks Spooky Peter?
Peter, have you killed anyone? Or how do you scare people? I feel like Kyo told us what he's gonna say about how to scare people, hiding in the corner of the eye. You know. Let's see if they've ever killed anyone. Not a one. I'm not in the business of brutality. Aww. He has morals for being a spooky ghost. He deals in the subtler arts. The threat of a creak. Pins on the nape of your neck. A kind of ethereal malice. I dig it. What scares you? Not much. Though I will say, I ain't so fond of beasts. What kind of beasts? You're scared of animals. What kind of beasts? The domesticates. Hounds. Felines. You're scared of cats? Spooky folk like me rely on a certain covertness. I can't just be all clanging about, announcing myself. That's not so spooky. Cats, they can sense Spooky Peter. They know I'm there. If I hide in the closet, they'll scritch and scratch the door, start yowling, even run around in the dark to wake the owners up. It's trouble, let me tell you. A real impediment. Spooky Peter wheezes. Yeah. Something's rattling around in there. Tell me about the plague. Are you okay? Alright, Spooky Peter, are you okay? Pay the rattle no mind. Die with it. He's rattling about. It stays with me. You ever been to the mirror world? The fuck is the mirror world? What is that? The place beyond this, but the same as this. You've seen it, but always looking in. The bell rings. If you fancy another lesson, come on by the edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. Ooh, spooky. If I find time. Tarry all you want. I've got patience like I've got time. I can wait forever. Bye, Spooky Peter. You beautiful soul. You beautiful dusty soul. Give me just a second here. That nice sip. Hello again, stranger. Still thinking I'm trouble? You are a thief. You are a thief. And you haven't turned me in. The way I figure, that means you just might help me yet. Here's what I'm thinking. Why do I keep going for a southern accent? You'll come in with me while I get a third ghost. Watch the door. Look, Leon, we can plan later. Let's not let anyone else overhear us now. Why, though? We got the time now. Might as well use it. Actually, yeah, what if someone hears? Good thinking. You're a careful one. I can see that coming in handy. Lord knows I could stand to be more careful. Now, do we want to know if Leon here stole while alive? Or do we want to compliment him? I say we compliment him. Let's build him up. You'd be surprised. Shh. Brandon's coming. How's everything going over here? Just great, Fran. I think I've found the one. Glad to hear that, Leon. Carry on. Don't mind me. Just checking in. I feel like Kyo probably tipped her off. Hey, it's Moose. It's the Moose. What's the crack? Moose, we're going on spooky dates. That's what's a crack-a-lackin'. Seems likely. I think she knows. I think Fran tipped her off. Or, possibly, moral man Spooky Peter. Spooky Peter seems like someone who would probably stick to moral characters and not let a ghost rob a bank. What can she do? Kick me out? Yeah, actually. I stole candy when I was 9. Switched to stealing beer at 14. Hey, I guess he's telling us this, stole my first car a year later. Hit up convenience stores, drive-ins, even held up a laundromat once. But yeah, he's telling us his crime history anyways, it's all good. I threw my back out, carrying all those quarters. Aww. Did you ever get caught? Big or small, every heist has a hitch. 3 or 4 went so bad, I was in and out of jail. But it wasn't anything serious. Until I got a crew together and started doing banks. Ooh, okay, so Leon here, he is a reputable bank robber. Even country cops took that seriously. Caught me good after 5. Spent the rest of my life behind bars. Ooh, he's a sketchy fuck. Ooh. So how did you die? You died in jail. Unfinished business. Now let's find out, how'd you die? Prison's a hard place, especially when no one trusts you. Aw, poor Leon, did you dig your grave yourself? If there's anything I learned from my dishonest life, it's honesty. The hell. Okay. The bell rings. That's our time. You've heard my pitch, gotten to know me a little more than I like. So what do you say? Help him turn him down, turn him in. What are we doing, guys? Moose? Moose? What do you think? What are we doing with Leon here? Are we helping him rob a bank? Are we helping him out? We turning him down? We turning him in? Fran seemed, suspicious. Ayo, Moose man. Tell me, what we doing? Turn him down. Okay. Fair enough. You know the plan. You know me. If you change your mind, I'll be at this branch. At this time... Ooh, he slides us a slip of paper. It's been a slice. A slice of what? Alright, so we get to choose our date. Are we going on a date with Leon, Spooky Peter, or Kyo? What are we feeling? We could pick anyone. I'm thinking... We just turned Leon down, so maybe let's not go Leon. So our choices are Spooky Peter or Kyo. And Spooky Peter has a hat. Alright, Spooky Pete. Alright, thanks for the suggestion there, Leaves. I arrive for my date with Spooky Peter. The question is, what am I wearing? What do you wear on a date with Spooky Peter? Perhaps a long, flowy dress that catches the dust in the wind. Just sprinkle some dust on before I arrive. Add a couple cobwebs. Hey, let's go. A hall of mirrors at a roadside carnival. I really don't like carnivals. Okay. A clown's face, all smiles and menace, watches over the entrance. It's Spooky Peter! Welcome to my home! He lives in a carnival! Inside are twisted corridors lined with mirrors. With only a slight reflection, it's especially disorienting to navigate these halls. Spooky Pete leads you to a specific mirror, taller than the others. The mirror's face is concave, as if to pull you in. Everything around it, too. I'm misreading everything, don't mind. Just don't read the screen and listen to me and you'll never know. We're going into this mirror. Now, do we follow him or do we hesitate? How do we feel about entering the mirror world? We follow. Onwards! With Spooky Pete, together we step inside the mirror. Welcome to the mirror world. That is not Spooky Peter's voice at all. His voice sounds like creaking wood, which I still can't do with my own voice, so it's all good. Or as it's known here. I can't... Okay. That's the mirror word spelled backwards. I see that. Do you see the eerie green? That's what happens when an image reflects itself. It takes on an eerie green. The more times a reflection is reflected, the greener it becomes. Just like this. Oh, that's pretty green. I have no idea if there's actually a science behind that. I only understand why plants are green, and it's because they reflect green light because it's useless for them. So that is pretty green. Thank you. Do not be afraid. Nothing here can hurt you in the mirror world. The physical laws are upended. Am I really here? Or am I over here? Or am I over here? Perhaps it is all of the above. Ah! Oh, what a spooky date. Or even nowhere at all. Alright, that's amazing. I thought you might be impressed. Okay, future dates I go on. This is what it's gonna take to impress me. Spooky Peter is now your rival. I have practiced these skills for ages. Centuries. It's not easy being green. Now come with me. The spooking hour approaches. That's 3 a.m., in case you're wondering. Alright, so this means now that at some point in time, I'm going to need to have a 3 a.m. stream so that we can spook. Sounds good? Sounds good, everyone in? Alright, we're gonna have a 3 a.m. stream at some time for spooking. Why 3 a.m.? Only witches and sins are awake at 3. Oh my god. Okay. We seek neither. In a way, we are both. Oh, Spooky Pete. We fly through the void together. I wonder if we hold hands. Does our dust connect? Passing countless mirrors in reverse, each peering into a life still being lived. Each mirror in the living world is actually a door, staring into one long enough into the dark. But I'm misreading all of that. Staring long enough into the dark, or saying a spirit's name 3 times, that's like knocking. Hey, okay. After a short trip through oblivion, you arrive at a particularly decorative mirror. A splendid haunt. Spooky Peter leads you through the mirror glass into a long hall lined with bricks on one side. There are still boxes in the hall. The mirror you stepped through is propped up against the wall. At the
far end is a massive kitchen with original marble tile that does well to hide its age. Paul is sleeping. Okay, did everyone catch that? Paul is asleep. Let's get to spooking. Hey, we're spooking Paul tonight. Let's go. Spooky Peter leads through the closed bedroom door, where a man in his 20s is sound asleep on a mattress. He's snoring loudly. Nice. Okay, Spooky Peter floats to one shadowy corner by the open window, then motions for you to do the same. The curtain flaps over Peter's shadowy visage. He stands silently, hat bent slightly forward. Dot, dot, dot. He's just standing there. Should we flicker the lights? Should we shake the bed? Viewers? Lights, bed, lights, bed, lights, bed? How do we feel? Interact with me, damn it. Okay, lights it is. Patience, protege. The aim is to be a presence, not a nuisance. Yeah, Leames, get it right. Spooky Peter stands motionless for several minutes. Wait. No, 40 minutes. 40 minutes of doing nothing but standing there. Finally, he moves away from the corner. Watch, protege, as I tighten the knot. Spooky Peter sinks into the hardwood floor. The old wood lets out a loud creak, 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 as steady as a pulse. Paul is still snoring. Peter moves into the ceiling and starts to scratch. Scritch, scritch, scritch. Like raspy breaths. Paul is still snoring. Peter's starting to look annoyed. He floats over to Paul and peeks in his ear. Some sort of orange foam. It obstructs his ear canal, preventing him from hearing us. I am thwarted by the progressive man. Scratch on the wall. You scratch with one nail long and deep above Paul's head. It leaves a long vertical line in the plaster. Do we make it an arrow pointing down, up, or are we making a cross? What do you guys think? What are we feeling? Also, I haven't even checked. How is my sound quality for everyone tuning in today? Does this sound okay? And yes, we'll do the arrow down, but like, sound-wise. We good? Sweet, thanks, Moose. Menacing! But open to interpretation. The fear this will sow brings me butterflies. You know what? We just gave Spooky Peter butterflies. I think we did good. I am proud of you, protege. Aww. Truly, you are spooky this day. Guys, we're spooky. Aww. Spooky Peter leads us back into the hallway mirror. Back through his weird mirror world of his. There he goes. A fractal realm on the dull side of the tane. What he said? Eventually you reach the mirror that leads back to where you came in. Well, this is me. Thank you for company. Was this fun or was this weird? Like, how do we feel about this?
It was definitely weird. I feel dusty. But it was also fun. But it was weird. Thank you. You're welcome, Spooky Peter. That means a lot to me, too. Before we return to the physical world, I should warn you, time behaves differently in the mirror world. What may have felt like hours was in fact years. A decade has passed since we began this date. I speak in jest, it's barely been the length of a talkie. The look of fear on your face. Spooky Peter spooked you good. He tips his hat to say goodbye. I tip my hat to you. More dust falls off the brim. I guess I'll be seeing you. A breeze picks up and the rest of him blows away. Goodbye, Spooky Peter. Sorry about this one. What? Our date just disappeared, literally into the air, as dust. Okay. I'd say that was a success. Okay. So, for those of you who are tuning in now, we initially started this stream by going on a date with Riley, the sport nut, but I realized I hadn't deleted my save data, and so I deleted midstream, and now we no longer have Riley's save data. So I will do that off stream. I'll get Riley back through here in the Room of Palms. Yeah. I still don't know what the beach option down here is. I have not gotten that far in the game yet. Yeah. However, I have been on stream for nearly 2 hours now. My voice is freaking tired. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a 15. Is anyone here interested in Mario Kart? Because if anyone here likes Mario Kart, I could turn it on and you guys could join me for a race. Or we can play more speed dating for ghosts and go through the third room. I do think the third room's actually probably a better idea. Yeah, we'll do the third room. Still don't have your charger. That son of a bitch! I'd lend you mine if I could, but physical transportation of Nintendo charger devices. A little difficult there. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a break here. I'm gonna go for like 10 minutes and just not use my voice for 10 minutes. And when I come back, we'll play through the third room. We'll meet the last set of speed dating ghosts. And then following that, depending on what's going on, maybe we'll play some Mario Kart. You guys can watch me fail miserably. I am so bad at that game. Yeah. But for the meantime, I'm gonna go for a quick break. I'll be back. Hang out, come back in 15, whatever you feel like. We'll be back then.
All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm back. I am still, I'm here. I'm still gonna wait the last minute and a half here before I go back to the game. Thanks for those of you who are sticking it through and stayed on during my break. I just saw I went up to 5 viewers and I dropped back down to 3, but you know, thanks guys. All right. Um, okay. Let's get back into the game here. My phone is going to go off with an alarm any second that sounds like ducks quacking. Let me turn that off. I'm gonna turn that off. And yeah, we'll get back to it. All right, so we are getting back into dating with ghosts, speed dating with ghosts. We have already played through two rooms of the game. We've gotten on a date with Spooky Peter, and as I mentioned before, I had not deleted my save data like I thought I did. And so we had to go through and delete the save data after going on a date with Riley, the sports nut. So you can't see him in here, but you know, it's all good. I'll play him. I'll play that round again off stream and get it back in place here. So for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say hi to Fran. Hello again. It's nice to see you. Just put your name down, and you can go right in. Okay, and we're gonna check out that third room today. We're gonna go to the room of black. I say today. We have all of this has been today. Yeah. Room of black. Let's go. I've got my trusty glass of date wine. The room of black isn't really a room at all. It's more of a garden courtyard. Ooh, fancy. Dude, I want to go on a date here. The sun beats down as you squint to see what's growing. Why is it called the room of black if there's a sun? Rows upon rows of yellow and brown plants. Oh, dying and rotting in the sun. Hot. The crickets are chirping. And well beyond the garden, a train passes. Sounds like where I live. You sit at a table opposite an empty chair. The bell rings, and a ghost appears. Ooh, who's this tentacle-haired boy? Ooh, I'm a ghost. Ooh. I think we should ooh back at him. Ooh. Well, wait, there's more. For only $19.99, you too can woo. Plus shipping and handling. All right, let's go. Isn't it great being dead? Yeah, it's pretty neat. I'd rather be alive. I think being dead sounds pretty cool. Not that I've experienced it myself, but you know, right? We're playing a part. Being dead is the best way to live. I'm Dre. Is it Dre? Is it Drea? I think it's Dre. I'm like dead, obviously. I'm like also dead. Go figure. Let's be dead together. You know what? This is what I would sound like on a speed date. What do you do for fun? How did you die? I feel like if we ask how did you die, it's like a bit of a personal question. Like, not all ghosts probably want to talk about that. It could be traumatic. We did meet Steph. She lost her shit. She didn't like that I told her she was dead. What do you do for fun? Hey, he haunts places. Sounds like a protege of Spooky Peter. Like, actually scare people. Nothing too mean.
Just like flicker the lights off and on, move stuff around so it floats, push people downstairs. Yeah, you know, ghost stuff. Yeah, just hot ghost shit. Fun. You push people downstairs. It all sounds amazing. What are we more concerned about? That he's pushing people downstairs, or do we just think this is all great? Where are our morals, guys? I've got 4 viewers. At least one of you can comment. Which one are we picking for Dre? Okay, dead silence. It's as if you're all dead. Okay, that was a bad joke. I'm gonna be a little concerned about the pushing down the stairs. Lol. I don't actually. I was just pulling your leg. Or whatever it is you got. Do we have legs, guys? I don't even know. Gray looks around. Man, look at this place. Only ghosts would think a rotting garden is a good place to pick up. I agree. I don't think I'd be super into the rotting garden thing. And yet you're here. Well, yeah, I'm here. Ever tried dating ghosts in the wild? No, but you know, they all just contort and wail. You know, I haven't had a lot of personal experience with dating ghosts. And not in the good way. Oh my god, contorting and wailing in a good way. Lol. My ex was a nightmare. That's not true. But I'm gonna click it anyways. I assume you mean a literal nightmare. I've gone out with all kinds. Pretty girls in dresses, who carry their own heads. A shadow who refused to let me look directly at him. Being dead is great. It's the other dead people that kill me. Heh 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 heh, pun. Blunt. I'm still not used to any of this. I like blunt. Where? I could use one. Ha! Weed joke. Lol. Just kidding. Pot does nothing now. Holy doesn't do nothing. Getting messed up? It's the only thing I miss about living. When I was alive, I loved jokes about dying. Life sucked. Jerks everywhere. Never enough money. The jerks got the money. I'd be all, the best way to die is now, before death does me in. It should at least buy me dinner. Jokes, you know? But now that I'm dead, it just feels right. Like maybe I was meant to be. Which I guess makes sense, since we all die in junk. So, any of you guys gonna join me for speed dating in the afterlife? Because, like, this sounds fun. Antler Ghost rang the bell thing. That means we change places. See you in a bit. Alright. Bye, Dre. That was nice. Alright. We, gonna take a sip of that nice date wine. Wow. And before this ghost appears, I'm going to, just take a moment to respond to someone who sent me a text. It seems important. No. It is in fact not important at all. What do you know? Sorry guys, I've wasted time. Anyways. Okay. Getting back. It was just one of my mods. But yeah, another ghost appears. Ooh! She kind of looks like a puff. I wonder if she's like smoke or like cotton balls? You think she's got like a physical texture to her, or is she just like a wisp? Oh, hello there. I'm Hattie. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little shy. She seems old. It's just so nice to get out of the home, to see a new face. The home? I haunt the old folks' home, where I died. Queen Mary's. It's not a nice place to live, let alone die. Ugh. Ugh. Now we have to talk about nursing homes. Oh my god. Okay, well, a few nursing homes are. The nurses do their best, but they are short-staffed. The residents are frequently neglected. To make Queen Mary's a little better, that is my mission in death. Aww. That's adorable. How does she help? Any way I can. I keep watch on vitals, ring a nurse when needed, tuck residents in at night. How does she tuck residents in? She does not have hands. Tell me. In their final moments, I whisper in their ears. It's free real estate. There's more, I say. Just you wait. Aww, that's so nice. I never thought death would be like this. As ghosts, we have power over the living, whether they know it or not. We ought to use that power for good. Aw, but what about fun? Spooky Peter taught me so much. By all means, have fun. Lord knows I try. An eternity means you can see every movie you missed, sneak into every Broadway show. I personally don't find the time, though. There's too much to do. Sometimes I think it would be easier if I had someone to help me when things get tough. Were you alone when you were alive? Or do we give her some hope that things might get easier? What do we want to know? Her past or moving forward? Anyone? Let's not bring up the past. Let's continue moving forward. It might get easier. I'm content to make it easier for others. The bell rings. Oh, I guess that's our time. I suppose I'll see you again when I come back around. Thank you for the talk. Alright, see you later, Hattie. Interesting. Alright. We're gonna take that sip of that sweet, sweet date juice, aka red wine. Definitely a necessary aspect of speed dating. Alright, we've got another ghost. Another ghost appears. Oh god, okay. The ghost says nothing, only stares. Do we communicate or do we stare back? Oh my gosh, which one's it gonna be, guys? Which one's it gonna be? I am so tempted to just stare back. Liam says stare. Anyone else? Otherwise, we're going with stare. Alright. Dead silence. We're going with stare. The ghost's eyes narrow. Do we narrow our eyes? Or do we say hello? How we feeling, everyone?
Alright, we're narrowing our eyes. Nothing has been said. The ghost opens their mouth wide. Wider! The sides begin to crack and tear. Oh my god, this is terrifying. The inside smells so foul, musty and sour, like rotting peaches. Why specifically peaches? The ghost lets out a guttural cry, low and lonely. The other ghosts in the room are all looking at you. And how do we reply? Please, no more! Are you okay? Stand your ground. Alright, we're standing our ground. And still, nothing has been said. Oh, you are not like the others. The others are in denial. We are all spirits for a reason. I am vengeance. What brings vengeance to speed dating? I was more. I was a man. An accountant. Like someone else in the view chat thing right now. Gary. That name sounds wrong now. Silly. Common. Gary liked the patter of rain. Baseball games and decaffeinated tea. Hey, so what happened to Gary? The ghost's eyes grow wide. He breathes in deeply, remembering something horrible. What's wrong? The knife! I still feel the blade. The life draining out. Emptied. An empty space. Where once there was something. Now cobwebs. A draft. I'm so sorry, Gary. Do not be sorry for Gary. Gary is gone. The bell rings. Your time with Gary is over. He lifts up his fragile frame and shambles over to the next table. Bye, Gary. What is he looking for? Alright, before the second round begins, let's take a sip of that date wine to clear our palate of Gary. Gary was an interesting boy. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be coming back around to Dre, our tentacle-headed friend. Everybody's so flippin' gloomy here. I keep thinking, who died? Lol. Everyone died. We could liven it up? Let's liven it up. Oh man. Okay. Like a prank? Or maybe we try to scare the other ghosts. Who haunts the haunters? Or something. We could make something float. Make something float? Pfft. That's all you got? Man, we should just go haunting. Freak out some flesh bags. Hey, so I feel personally attacked here. As a flesh bag. How you flesh bags feeling? Anyways, so give me something to be afraid of. I'd like that. Let's go haunt some flesh bags, guys. Cool. I don't meet a lot of ghosts like you. Nice ones, I mean. Usually I pal around with other poltergeists. What's wrong with poltergeists? Nothing at all. Poltergeists are the best. It's pretty much just like the movie. One time, I even tried to suck a girl into a TV. The glass got in the way. Kinda messy, actually. Did she die? Nah. I was kidding. I'm not like that. My friends, though, way more intense about the ghost stuff. My friend Beck likes to make corpses wink. At morticians. At open casket funerals. Allison haunts an airport hotel. Guess she likes to watch weird people doing it. I just hang out. Go to shows. Terrorize this normie couple I know. Rich types who moved into my old house. They actually put up a plaque that says, live, laugh, love. Blah. So do we call them out for being bored, or do we find out how to terrorize the normies? Let's find out how to terrorize some normies. Possession is fun. When they're asleep, I make the girl sit up in bed and point at the corner in the dark. The guy wakes up, sees what she's pointing at, and freaks out. It wakes her up and she freaks out too. It's great. Sometimes, other times, I want to meet ghosts who aren't like me. I'm sick of doing the same things. But then I actually remember. I like doing those things. Honestly, same. I do the same stuff day in and day out. The amount of times that I just don't change the activities I'm up to, it is a miracle I picked up streaming. I really just want to share them with someone new. I know it probably sounds pathetic. Aww, he's just a ghost looking for love. The bell rings. Already? This was okay. Come find me after. We'll do something. I'm up for anything. Good. Aw, okay. One more sip of wine. Delicious. 5-year-old me would not agree. Alright, hello again, Hattie. Oh, how's the speed dating going? Is it everything you hoped it would be? There are some weirdos here. Weirdos? That's not very nice now, is it? Uh-oh. Even the living are a little weird. The dead? Well, just look at me. I look like cotton balls. Alright, so lore has been established. She has the texture of cotton, not the texture of smoke. Hey. She does not look like pollen. For any of you who have any idea what pollen looks like, it's not round like that. It's pokey and spiny and spiky all over. She definitely looks like cotton. You're darn right I am. I've been around the bend, lived longer than most of these other ghosts have been dead. I know a thing or two. Even still, dying has shown me there's still a lot to learn. Always something new worth knowing. Hattie looks at the garden rotting around you. Do you like gardening? Oh, my viewers. As a matter of fact, I do. I love gardening. Shameless plug. Wednesday, 11 a.m. CST. You can join me for talking about gardening. I'll be live on stream talking about my own garden. I love gardening. I never cared much for flowers. They're beautiful. But they sure don't last. Vegetables are where it's at. Hell yeah, vegetables are where it's at. Vegetables grow flowers too, guys. You could grow them as ornamentals. I love ones that grow like the dickens. I don't know what grows like dickens. Squash, snap peas, spaghetti squash vines are thick and sharp. That is true. They will choke other plants if you're not careful. Also true. But how about that spinach? I do not like, well, I like eating tomatoes and I grow them every year. My favorite thing to grow are these like itty bitty currant tomatoes. They're called red currant. And they're super tiny and it's like eating gushers because they're so small. You just like bite and they pop and they're full of like really sweet tomato juice. Stupid ass plants though. Anyways, how about that spinach? Spinach is a fun one. If you stay on top of harvesting the baby leaves, a plant will produce for months. That's a freaking lie. Not here. Not here. They will grow for 1 month here, and then it will decide that it's time to bolt. You cannot continuously harvest your spinach here. But if you neglect it, spinach will run wild and grow bitter. That has nothing to do with the bolting. It's not about if you stay on top of it. It has to do with weather. Now that we're ghosts, I know we don't need to eat, but I still like to grow food. Help something live, you know? Dude, that's gonna be me when I'm dead. Screw haunting. I'm just gonna grow stuff. Oh, there's the bell. I'm due at the nursing home tomorrow. I'd be honored if you'd join me. It's not as exciting as a date. It's not as exciting a date as other ghosts might offer, but it has its rewards. Someone dear to me is taking a turn for the worst, and I'm afraid he only has a few days left. I want to make sure he knows they won't be his last. Aw, Hattie, that sounds wonderful. I don't want to go watch someone die. I'm pleased that you agree. I'll meet you at Queen Mary's at 7 a.m. Sorry if that's a little early. I'm my best self before noon. Same. Catch me at like 10 a.m. Peak Hannah. I mean, Nep. Peak Nep. What? Oh my god, it's my friend. I forgot to take a sip. Why are you sorry? What do you mean? Why am I sorry? What do you mean? When we spoke the first time, you apologized profusely. Why? That's what you're supposed to say? It was foolish. Pointless. I have no need for your guilt. I need to know what happened to me. I only recall slivers of my last moments alive. He looks so weird with his mouth shut. Emotions. Work. A shadow along the wall. I know these memories are important. I do not know how they fit together. Ooh, so do we want to know about work? Do we want to know about the shadow? Or do we want to know about the emotions? What are you guys feeling? What do you want to know about our friend Gary here? Mouth closed Gary with his long, whatever that space between your nostrils and your lip is called. I feel like it's called frenulum, but I feel like that's also wrong. I don't think frenulum is correct. Okay, so we want to know about emotions, but now I also want to know what the definition of frenulum is, and so I'm going to look that up before I hit emotions. Frenulum. According... Okay, so I'm not going to read that one out loud. If you want to look up the definition of frenulum, Frenulum, be my guest. That is some not safe for work anatomy. I have no idea why that works in my head. We're gonna find out about emotions though, so yeah. There was anger, frustration, guilt. Now all I long for is revenge. It pumps through me like blood. But how can I need revenge when I don't know what happened? When I don't know who is to blame? Well, he did mention a shadow. The shadow was long, dark, but familiar.
It crept along the wall. It crept through the office as we worked at night. It came for me. It has a name. Oh, why can't I remember its name? Gary's eyes looked so threatening when you first met him. Now they look sort of sad. I mean, his eyes were oozing liquid when I first met him. I don't know if it was blood or what. Do we tell Gary he's a good ghost even though he introduced himself as Vengeance? I don't really want to go to his old office. Viewers, any opinion? What do you think? Alright, we're going to the office. I haven't been back. As much as there's something drawing me to that place, there's more pushing me away. You can do it, Gary. Your optimism. It's rare among our kind. I still feel the blade, the life draining out. Join me after the final bell. Together, we will discover why. Ooh. The bell rings. Gary left a strange transit map behind. Routes you've never seen. A certain stop is circled. Perhaps this is where Gary's office is. Alright, we get to choose our date. Alright guys, who are we going on a date with? We going on a date with Gary, Mr. Vengeance himself. We going with Hattie to watch her friend at the nursing home die. Or are we going out with Dre to do some pranking? Anyone? How we feeling? Gary, Hattie, or Dre? Dre? Hey, let's check him out. Let's go on a date with Dre. You ready? Yeah, you're ready. Dre has something planned, that's for sure. This is gonna be sweet. Dre takes you to a house in the city. A duplex. Brick. Not a bad looking place. Maybe a little rundown. It's clearly had some renovations, though. Like the neighborhood, its edges have been filed off in favor of some good old-fashioned gentrification. The front door is a fresh shade of red. And there's a pretty nice car in the driveway. My place, when I was just another flesh bag. Yeah, you flesh bags. Looks nice. When I was here, it was way better. There was a pawn shop over there. Where that garbage Java Joy is now. They always had good tapes. Now it's just coffee. Everyone just drinks coffee and does yoga. Whatever, come on. Let's go inside. There's nothing wrong with drinking coffee. I love coffee. From the inside, the house looks like a show home. Perfectly decorated rooms with perfectly placed furniture. Everything matches because almost everything is white or gray. They get cleaners. Pay them like nothing. And
and complain when they don't wash the walls. Ceramic letters hang on a yellow accent wall. Live, laugh, love. This is the garbage I'm talking about. Live, laugh, love. Spew, barf, puke. Dre starts to rearrange the letters. Evil. Oh man. Ghoul. And then that leaves Lave. What does that spell? Veil. Does evil ghost veil mean anything? But what about live? What, like leave without the E? Perfect. They take a step back to survey their handiwork. Evil, ghoul, live. Low. Right? Because it's, yeah, spooky. So, where should we hit next? Kitchen? Bedroom. What you feelin', viewers? Kitchen or bedroom for spooks? Kitchen it is. Getting creative, huh? Plenty of fun in there. The kitchen looks like it was recently updated. Built-in microwave, induction cooktop, something called a smart fridge. What do they even do to afford all of this? Dre heads for the fridge. This is what I call poltergeist pay dirt. Inside the fridge is the biggest plastic container of kale you've ever seen. And rows of expensive-looking juice marked cleanse. I can't choose. Alright, what are we messing with? The juice or the kale? How do we feel? Juice or kale? Alright, we're gonna fuck up the juice. Look at all these pretty colors. Green, yellow, red. Dre thinks for a moment. Slime. Pee. Blood. Just like that, the juices look different. Don't worry. They'll just taste like those things. Somehow that's hard to believe. I mean, where would I even get blood? There's a click at the front door. Oh shiz, they're home! Quick, this way! Dre drags you through the front room just as the couple who lives here opens the front door. At first, they don't notice anything is wrong. They take off their shoes while bickering about who forgot to take the garbage out. The man is the first to see the letters on the wall. He stops talking. She looked up to see why. He points to the letters rearranged on the wall, and they proceed to freak the fudge out. They run away, not out the door, up the stairs, straight to the bedroom. Aw, man. After all that work, I knew we should have done something to the bedroom. Damn it, Leames, we should have done something to the bedroom. Guess they weren't gonna run straight to the fridge anyway. This was still super good. Best time I've had in forever. Aw, little hearts. Maybe I'll see you around sometime? Absolutely. We'll go haunting again. Totally. You're left alone in Dre's house. Upstairs, the couple is loudly trying to convince the cops they called that ghosts are real. Eventually, they give up and admit it was probably just neighborhood punks. You leave the house through a wall. Outside is dusk and kind of spooky. There's a bit of a fog rolling in. A nice night for a haunting. A good night to be a ghost. Okay, that was pretty good. Cool beans. Okay, so we went through each one. So now we have the option to visit graveyards. So I'm still gonna need to replay that first room off cam for you guys, off stream. But until then, I still don't even know how this beach piece works. We'll figure it out eventually. Anyways, this has been good. I am probably gonna take another 15-minute break here, and when I come back, I'm actually gonna play some Mario Kart, and you guys can watch me absolutely suck at Mario Kart. But yeah, in the meantime, let's take this back to this. All right. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I'm gonna take another 15. My voice is getting sore. I'm still getting used to streaming and talking for so long. Probably something to work on if I actually want to go back to school to be a teacher, but you know, working on it. Until then, I'm gonna set a timer here for 15 minutes, and I will be back then. See you then.